How do, folks, and welcome to the all-new Home of British Vape YouTube channel. We're gonna have loads of things coming up for you on here, reviews, backups of the live streams that myself and Wayne do, and other live streams. They'll all be on here. But first up for you today, we're doing a review of this bad boy, Freemax Starre Pure. Nice little sub-ohm tank. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a breakdown of it all, show the packaging, what's in the box, how it comes, how it arrives. Then we'll do a run through of the two different coils that come with it, because there are two coils. So let's take a look at the packaging first, shall we? Okay, so here it is, the Freemax Starre Pure sub-ohm tank. This is how it'll come to you in its box. See, it's quite a nice, funky little bit of packaging. Very angular shape. See, front display window, see it in there. Sides are blank. It says Starre Pure on the top. Same goes on the bottom and the back. A little bit of info, and it shows you there how the airflow works. Top airflow tank. It comes in at the top and the sides and comes down here, as you can see, around the edge of the chimney, underneath the coil, and then back up through the coil. I will show you this more when we break it down. And it's just got regular bit of sales info there on it. And what we'll do is we'll open it up, take it apart. When you first open it up, you get is your tank and a spare coil. There is a 0.25 ohm coil already installed in it, and that's a 0.5 ohm coil there as spare. Also, if you take that out, that packaging piece there, it does come underneath with a replacement glass tube, just in case you break it. Little informational booklet and manual. Gives you information on how to change the coils, how it all fits together and breaks down. More information there about the airflow. And some other little bits of info there. It also has a nice little spares set of O-rings for you. So we'll put these bits to one side. Take the actual tank out. And we'll start breaking this down, if it doesn't roll off. I'll also show the coil as well. Okay, so here's the tank. You can see, you can't get away from the glare, it's got Starre Pure on the inside. It does have Freemax engraved on it as well, if you can pick up on that. There you go, it's engraved around the bottom edge of the tank. There you go, you can see a little white line there. That is from the drip tip. The outer on the drip tip is stainless steel with a plastic Teflon coating to help protect it from heat so that the drip tip doesn't get too hot for you. You can use it without the drip tip if you want to, and of course it is interchangeable because it's 510. You can put other drip tips on it as well, and that's nice and simple. I'll leave that to one side. You can see here the airflow. Got nice big cyclops, if it all focusing, there we go. Nice big cyclops airflow holes, one on each side, one there, and another on the other side. And like most tanks, when you make an adjustment, take it down to closed, it makes the same adjustment on the other side as well. There we go. And it's just turn one way for open, the other way for closed. And breaking it down even further, this top part comes off here refilling. Here you can see you've got two nice big refill holes either side, here and here. That top section also comes off if you want to take it apart to clean it. We'll also take it apart to show you how the airflow works. And the bottom screws off, and that's the included pre-installed 0.25 ohm coil. These just screw in and out of the base. There we go, that's all that there. It's a 510 pin on the bottom, silver plated for maximum conductivity. What we'll do here is I'll show you how the airflow works. So the airflow comes in through this top piece and is directed, if I can get the light on it properly, down this outer edge here. Okay, this top part here is where the airflow comes back up from the coil, but on this outer edge, you can see there where it goes down and in on that side, the airflow directs down there around the outside edge and comes back out of the bottom here. When that focuses, you can see the two big slots there. That is where the airflow comes down around the outside edge. That then directs around the outer edge of here, and you can see there's big gaps on that centerpiece as well. Just rotate that round, you can see those gaps. So what happens there, if you pop the coil back in, is the airflow goes in through that bottom part, and the coil screws into there, and it comes up through the center of the coil. Yeah, which then obviously goes back up through the center of there and out the top to the drip tip. Now let's get this started off, get it prepped, and we'll give it a vape. So we're going to start off with the 0.25 ohm coil, if I can find my juice. Now obviously, like most coils, you do want to prime the coil. You'll see this outer ceramic cover. It is a ceramic cover. It's not a ceramic coil. It's a cover that's supposed to help prevent the heat going out through the tank. And you'll see there's big wicking holes. There's 4 of them all around the coil. So your juice goes in through those holes, soaks into the cotton, and is vaporized by the coil in the center. There we go. With this as well, there are 2 big massive slots on the inner section there for the juice to go through to the inside of there, and it can spread all around the outside of that. So you've never got a problem with wicking on this. It will wick as fast as you can take. Okay, so we will prime these coils up first a little. Put a little drop on each bit of cotton, each wicking hole. There we go. And also just drip a little bit around the edge here, just to let that start soaking in. There we go, it's as simple as that. Leave that there a moment. We'll put this back together. Now, because of the way this fits together and the filling system works, you can, if needs be, if you need to change your coil part way through a tank, you can do. you put in, normally you would take that top piece off to refill it, but if that top piece is on, the juice is sealed in there, and if you need to change your coil with, say, half a tank worth in, rather than dump the juice out, you can turn it upside down. You can take that coil out, because those wicking holes are right at the bottom inside there, as you can see. You can change the coil while there's juice in there if you need to. That attaches to the base, and you just pop that back into there. Tighten it up, make sure it's nice and sealed. Put the drip tip back on, and it's good to go. We just need to fill it up a little bit. I'll pop that onto the RX200S. Yeah, that's nice and tight. And we'll just fill it up. Yeah, almost there. It's taking a little while to fill up, sorry about this. This is a big, a nice large 4mm tank capacity. You can get plenty of your favourite juice in there. The moment I'm vaping on this Vape Dinner Lady, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Lemon tart flavour. I really can't say enough good words about that juice. So tasty. There we go. Pop that top back on. There is no juice flow control because there's no bottom air holes for it to leak out of or anything like that. It is purely just these top airflow holes. And there we go. I'm going to let that sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll go back up top and we'll vape on the 0.25 coil, and then also on the 5 ohm coil as well, so we can see what kind of difference there is. See you back up top. Okay, 0.25 ohm coil. I've got it on the RX200S. As you can see, it's actually reading in at, if it focuses in, it's actually reading in at 0.27 ohms. This coil's rated for anywhere between 20 and 70 watts, but I've actually got it running at 60, as you can see, or not. There we go, it's actually focusing in 60 watts. What can I say? It's got bags of flavour. Yeah, thanks to those two big cyclopses along the top, it's got bags of airflow for a tank as well. So you get plenty of clouds out of it. Airflow wise, it's not quite the same as an RDA, obviously, because you've got massive chuck caps and big holes drilled everywhere on it, and it's only a 510 drip tip on here as opposed to a chuff cap. But for a tank, and considering it's a 510, airflow for days, plenty of clouds, and the flavour is really, really nice. I'm currently vaping on Vape Dinner Lady, if I can find the bottle. There it is. As you already know, you've seen me filling it up. Vape Dinner Lady Lemon Tart, one of our sponsors. This stuff is beautiful, but the flavour really comes through. And you can taste the biscuity base of the juice. The lemon comes through, really full flavoured lemon, but not sour or bitter. It's really nice and sweet. And it's just, oh, It's lovely. I mean, I've already been vaping on it all week as a test drive. I really do like this thing, honestly. I haven't used much in the way of tanks recently because I'm more into drippers because I prefer drippers. You just get better performance out of them. But I'm actually really happy with this tank. The only other tank I use occasionally is the iJoy Tornado Nano, and this is right up there. It's really good. Yeah, definitely spot on. Right, so what I'll do, I'll change over to the 0.5 ohm coil, give that a try and show you that on camera as well. So give me a second and we'll be back. Right then, folks, that was the 0.25 ohm coil just now. Very good coil, very impressed. This is the 0.5 ohm coil in now. It's reading in at 0.52 ohms. There we go. The 0.25 coil was rated for anywhere between 20 and 70 watts. This is between 20 and 50 watts. As you just saw, I've got it at 50. It's good. It's good. As you can see, it's just as cloudy, even on a 0.5 ohm coil. The flavour isn't quite as strong, but it's still definitely there. It's still, and it's the Din Lady Douche. It's lovely. So yeah, even the 0.5 ohm coil, bang on. The coils are quite cheap as well. As we'll get to prices in a minute though. Yep, flavour's coming through beautifully. Like I said, a little bit more muted than it is on the 0.25, but still really nice. Now, on to prices, etc. This tank was supplied to us by Heaven Gifts for review. You can buy them from Heaven Gifts. They're around £35 if you use our discount code AHG10. All the details will be in the bottom in the description part. There'll be a link for the tank, etc. You can get it in black, as this one is, or you can get it in silver, stainless steel. And I said they're around £35, especially if you use our AHG10 code for 10% discount. The packs of coils, they come in packs of 5, either the 0.25 or the 0.5 coils, and a pack of 5 is just over £10, around £10.50 I think, with the code yet again. So if you like the look of it, and I can highly recommend it, get on it and order one. Alternatively, we're doing a giveaway. So, especially because we're just coming to about the 1,000 member mark now as well. If you want to win yourself one of these, there's actually going to be 2 giveaways. We're going to do one here on the YouTube channel to celebrate the new channel, as this is our first video, and we'll also be doing one over on our Facebook page. Provide a link for that in the description as well if you want to try and enter that. You can enter both, so you've got 2 chances to win, but if you win one, you can't win the other. I will say that. Now, if you want to win this here on YouTube, obviously you have to be a subscriber to the channel. Get subscribing, the button's down below on that side down there somewhere. And all I want you to do is put a comment saying #HeavenGifts. Do that. We're going to run the competition until next Friday. The draw will most likely be done on Facebook, on one of our live videos on there. But as this channel is going to be used for backups of live streams as well, it will be shown on here. We'll also contact the winner via their YouTube inbox. But just check the video and you can get in touch with us either via YouTube or via Facebook if you're the winner. So, yep, subscribe to the video, like the video as well, please, and just in the comments, #HeavenGifts, and we'll do a random draw with a YouTube comment picker. Next Friday. So that's 1 week from now. You've got a week to enter and win it. So get on it, guys.